I've been into cars from a very young age. I was born in the early 70s and my interest was heavily influenced by my dad. He'd take me to the London Motor Show, at Earls Court, hot rod racing, at Wimbledon and Aldershot, and I have really vivid memories of these events. When I left school and started work at 16, I promised myself I would have one by the time I was 30. Well, I missed that target by 17 years, but finally in 2019 I achieved my dream. It's the 2009 997 Generation 2, which, if you aren't into Porsches, will be pretty meaningless to you. To most people, it's instantly recognisable simply as a 911, and this is what I love about them. It's not a supercar, it blends in with everyday traffic, it isn't shouty, it's not the fast version of a family BMW or Audi with something to prove. It's a 911. Even people who know nothing about cars instantly recognise what it is and what it's about. And this is what I find so fascinating about these cars. In complete contrast to almost every other car manufacturer, Porsche would stick with the same model for over 60 years, constantly improving and tweaking the original design. For this second generation of the 997, they added a completely new engine, more refinement and improved the cabin. And having owned it now for 2 years, I strongly believe the 3.6 manual is the sweet spot. It has more than enough power and a slightly smaller engine loves to rev. The only changes I have made are to the interior, adding a few Alcantara finishes. It's not trying to be anything other than a base Carrera. It's nothing close to a GT3 and never will be, which for me is the perfect balance between having a 911 with so much pedigree and history, but at the same time not having to be too precious about it. For me, a major part of owning a 911 is the Porsche community. When I attended my first Porsche meet, I went along as an outsider, but what I hadn't expected was the sense of belonging. In 2021, I joined the Redbourne Porsche Owners Club. It's gone from strength to strength and I play a part in running the club. I think that emphasises how much the social side, the Porsche community, forms such a fundamental part of owning one of these cars. For me, it goes hand in hand with owning a Porsche.